Nice. Got that good lighting. I'm just pulling something up. Man. Man, oh man. 1 second, 1 second. A little bit of dead air never hurt anybody. Aha! We're good. We're good. Alright, let me send my invite to my guest. Hopping on here. It's going to be my first international call. This is a bit, call this like a prelude to casting in 2026, because we're going to be casting, the main focus is international athletes. It should be showing up on your... Hey, what's up, bro?
What's up, bro? Nice
How
to
are
meet you,
you?
Shaun.
Nice to meet you. Thank you for hopping on here with me, man.
What's up?
Not much, not much. So, what part of Mexico are you located?
I am from a city named Hermosillo, Sonora.
Okay. And is that where you typically compete?
No, um, I compete more from the whole country, from the internationals, and I compete almost every time in Las Vegas from the World Champ
Okay.
from EMBA.
Okay. Cool. Very cool. Well, listen, I don't know. Feel free, like, if you don't understand what I'm saying, just let me know. But I'm putting together, like I said in the in the DM, I'm putting together a team of natural athletes to compete for a title called the Natty King. And we just cast a total of 10 athletes this year. Alexis, thank you. That would be great if you can translate. So if you don't understand anything, just let us know, and then we'll translate it.
Okay,
Um,
fine.
awesome. So yeah, we just cast a total of 10 athletes this year, and in 2026 we're going to be casting another 10 athletes. Awesome, Diana. Thank you. And next year is all about casting international athletes. So I would love to talk to you about potentially bringing you on as like the Mexican representative of the Natty King movement, and really create an entire personal brand around your heritage and culture with your involvement in this movement slash project.
Sounds very fine.
Okay, I love that. I love that. So let's start off with some questions, just getting to know each other. How long have you been in the sport?
In this sport, I think I have like 18 years, like almost my whole life. I
Wow.
have 30 years, so that's more my half of my life.
Wow. Wow. What federations have you competed in?
What? What?
What federations?
Oh, I just compete in EMBA from the naturals,
Okay.
and I think that's my only federation. I compete from naturals. Yeah.
Got it. Got it. Got it. What brought you into the sport?
I think I was just a skinny boy, and I want muscles when I was a kid. So I started just like a hobby, and then I gained like I think a lot of muscle, and I think that's the moment I want to compete to see if I can win.
Hmm.
So I just wait and getting grown, and the moment I do it, I do it like the whole prep, diet, exercise, getting a coach, and doing everything. My body changed a lot, so I can compete. In my first competitions, I started winning, like second places, and then first place.
You
You know,
speak really good English, by the way. Like,
I try.
you had me thinking, I'm like, oh, there's gonna be this huge language barrier. So this is, you speak great
No,
English.
I just need to practice.
Practice is perfect. I got to figure it out because we want to cast internationally next year. So we want to cast athletes in India, China, Japan, Russia, Germany, and like obviously it'd be great if everyone spoke English, but if they don't, then we got to figure out,
Yeah,
but
it's hard.
yeah, yeah. But I appreciate your ability to communicate. May I ask the question, why, if you've been competing and pursuing bodybuilding for 18 years, why natural? Why do you choose to stay natural?
I think it's like a taboo using steroids, and that taboo it's broke right now. So almost everyone try it, and I think that's not the way. Just because every year I do it like natural. I every year I see my growth, my body change. So why using if my body is already changing, already getting better, and I feel fine. I don't have to spend much money using that or risking my health, and I don't like it for me. I don't have anything to think wrong about it, but I don't like it for me,
Excellent.
and I will stay natural my whole life. Yeah.
I love that. That's a great answer. What would be, if you had to pick something, what would be like the highest aspiration or achievement you would like to experience within your bodybuilding career?
Well, I want to win the World Championships
Okay.
in EMBA first, and making myself in the top for years. Yeah,
Hmm.
that's what I like. I think I'm close. Um, I have the third place the last year in classic physique, and the last year I make 60 place. So I making myself in the top for 2 years in a row. This year I will not compete in the World Championships, but I will make um, a volume phase and bulk, and getting myself better for the next competition.
How old are you?
30 years.
30 years. And how long do you see yourself in this sport?
How long I see myself
Yeah,
in this
competing.
sport?
Yeah.
I think I will do it for almost my whole life. I seen people at 60 years, 70 years competing, and it's because they like it. I like to compete. I like to be in a diet. The exercise is part of my life, my lifestyle. So I think I will do it almost my whole life, and not every year, but I will do it because I like it.
Amen, man. Amen. Well, I already told you via direct messenger, but my son's half Mexican. So coming across you and seeing your physique, and there's one thing I've learned with my son is now 5.5, and I've learned that out of the mouths of people in that culture, the diet is actually not very good. It's like
For
Mexican
Mexican
food.
people,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
the culture is like a lot of carbs and a lot of fats, little protein in the food, um, but uh, we learn how to eat, so it's easy for me, for my wife. She's my
Okay,
coach also. Yeah.
that's amazing. Okay, that's amazing. Um, so do you like stick out amongst the people in your community as
Yeah, it's hard for me when we go out and see everybody eating um, like cakes and a lot of food like tamales, tacos, a lot of food like it's not in my diet, so it's hard to socialize.
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I can imagine. Who's your favorite sports icon?
Um, I, I I really don't know. Um, I started watching the WWE and see a lot of muscle guys, yeah. But no, that's how I started liking getting a big physique. But in the bodybuilders, I think Frank Zane is one of the people I like of bodybuilders, like a lot of aesthetic, and my body I think is very close to him in some shapes. So
Agreed.
I like him.
That's amazing. For one, the fact that you said WWE is fantastic because within this project that we're putting together, it's heavily inspired by the WWE universe, where they essentially take athletes and turn them into WWE superstars.
Yes,
So we're looking to do essentially the same thing, taking 30 natural bodybuilders and presenting them as the Natty King roster, which is like a really big deal within the landscape of bodybuilding itself. And these athletes who are being cast all around the world, representing different backgrounds, different origins, different motivations and stories, they lead a movement of natural human potential in order to eclipse the enhanced side of the sport and basically right the ship that bodybuilding was supposed to always be considered. So
yes.
essentially turning you into a superhero.
I will like it.
Nice. That's what I like to hear. um, okay, so I got two more questions for you. Is there anything you would change about this sport or the fitness industry?
Can you tell me again?
Is there anything that you would change about the sport of bodybuilding or the fitness industry?
Well, I think it's a lot of misunderstanding in everything about this sport. I have to say this is not a healthy sport. Even if you are natural, competing a lot is like very dangerous for the body. So not everyone have to do it. Not everyone have to be in the lowest fat percentage. I don't know how to say.
Yep, that's right.
And and for me, it's my lifestyle, but not every time I have to take. I don't have to have the body to compete, and a lot of people think it is um, I don't think we have to take this body for every year, for the whole year, and a lot of people think it have to be. I explain
Yeah,
myself right, or
yeah,
what?
no, that makes a lot of sense. So you're looking at it from a perspective of longevity. You have an
Yeah,
opportunity to be in the sport for a very long time.
yes,
And so it's kind of like putting mileage on the body every time you compete. So you're spacing out the competitions so
yes,
that you can extend the duration of your time in the sport.
yes, and it's important point to take just one, two competitions from every year because that's how you can grow and getting better. Because if you compete a lot, you will not getting better, and not for the naturals. The natural competitions, you have to take your time to get your muscles grown and getting better. Yes.
Amen. Amen. All right, last question for you that I have written down. So the top enhanced athlete of the sport, Derek Lunsford, he just made $1 million this year competing. He was the first athlete in bodybuilding to win $1 million just from competitions. The question I ask you is, do you think there is a natural athlete in the sport of bodybuilding that is worth $1 million?
It have to be, yeah. Natural bodybuilding is a serious thing, and not everyone can do it, and not everyone have the patience to do it. Like me, 18 years of being natural, and watch my slow progress and be patient to get my body in my prime. You know,
Absolutely.
I don't think I'm in my prime right now. I think I have like 4 or 5 years to take my body to my prime. You know.
Absolutely. 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 I love it. I love it. Okay. Well, those are all the questions I had for you. And like I said, I want to officially open up casting for the international athletes at the beginning of 2026. And you're pretty much on the top of my list as to how I would like to start off next year. In the meantime, just to give you some things to think about, um, we're bringing athletes on to compete for this thing, but I want to make very clear that this is much more than a bodybuilding competition. This is a movement, and we are looking to bring on athletes who can properly represent the sport. Beyond just stepping on stage, we're looking to turn someone like you into a sports icon within the world of natural bodybuilding. And that would require basically molding your persona into something that's marketable. So you would be working very closely with me to like figure out, okay, what are you comfortable with? Interacting with the other athletes on the team, making friends with them, and essentially just being a role model for your community. And we would figure out a way to properly present you as a leader for the Mexican culture so that they can kind of get behind you and root for you when you actually go for the crown and you're going for that $1 million cash prize.
Yeah, it sounds very nice.
That all makes sense?
Yes,
Cool. Nice.
I
All right.
understand. Yeah.
Yeah, you're likable, man. I like you. Cool. Well, yeah, I'll say just like of the 10 athletes that we currently have on the team, some of them get it more than the others. And as the founder of this whole project, I'm really encouraging the people who are already on the team to like make friends with everyone else on the team and like interact and like talk to one another. And it's supposed to, have you seen Pumping Iron?
Yeah, I
Okay.
did.
Okay. Yeah. So when I say we're crowning the next sports icon to come out of bodybuilding, I'm looking for an Arnold Schwarzenegger type character. Doesn't have to be Arnold Schwarzenegger, but we're looking for a character who has like some kind of presence, who like draws the spotlight. And in order to kind of recreate that culture that was formed in Pumping Iron, where Arnold is hanging out with his friends and palling around and like just having jokes and laughing, that needs to happen online because we're casting all around the world. So it needs to first be presented as an online community with the 30 natural bodybuilders who are all friends with one another. And then when we compete against each other, then the Arnold Schwarzenegger or the sports icon becomes identified.
Nice. It will be very nice to meet the best athletes in natural bodybuilding. Yeah.
Amen. Amen. Okay, well I think you're understanding what I'm saying, and I'm all about communication. So if you have questions, feel free to ask them over the course of, like I said, we're finishing out this year, and then we're going to open up casting again. So yeah, if you have questions, just let me know. But I like you.
Thank you.
Absolutely, bro. Well, listen, I wish you a great rest of the day, and let's definitely keep in touch. And yeah, we'll just keep on moving forward.
Fine. Then see you later.
Okay, man. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
All
Goodbye.
right. Peace, brother.